a presentation on ChatGPT and Claude for academic writing. In this video, we'll explore how these powerful AI tools are transforming the way students approach essays, assignments, and academic thinking. We've based this presentation on our detailed report in front of you, which covers the tool's history, features, benefits, drawbacks, and their growing role in education. Our goal is to help students, educators, and institutions understand these tools better and use them wisely. So what are ChatGPT and Claude? So let's start with the basics. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, and Claude, developed by Anthropic, are advanced large language models, or LLMs. They're trained on massive data sets that include books, websites, and academic material. These tools can generate text, summarize documents, explain concepts, paraphrase complex sentences, and even help structure full essays. In short, they can act as a writing assistant, tutor, and brainstorming partners, available 24/7. So why does this topic matter? Well, this topic is relevant because academic writing is a key skill at university, but also it's also one of the most challenging, especially for students with ADHD, non-native English speakers, or anyone dealing with writer's block or time pressure. AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude are making writing more accessible, but they also raise important ethical and academic questions. How much help is too much? Can we trust AI-generated content? And what role should AI play in education? So here's a brief history of LLMs, which is labeled as section 1 on the report, as you can see in front of you. The history of LLMs is recent but fast-paced. ChatGPT was released to the public in 2022 and quickly became one of the fastest growing consumer apps ever, hitting 100 million users in 2 months. Cloud followed in early 2023 and gained popularity, especially for far more formal academic tasks. Universities responded by drafting AI usage policies, rethinking assessments, and even integrating these tools into study support services. So now we shall talk about the tools overview. Here's how students usually access these tools. ChatGPT is available via browser and mobile apps. The free tier consists of GPT 3.5, which is for $20 a month, and users can get access to GPT-4 Turbo, which offers longer responses, file uploads, memory, and plugins. Cloud, access through Cloud.ai, offers longer context windows, safer and more cautious output, and advanced formatting, making it great for formal essays. These features make both tools powerful, but in different ways. Now I'll hand it over to Umar, who will talk and walk us through the strengths and weaknesses of these AI tools.
Thank you, Katie. So first, we'll be going into the pros of why students use AI. So let's start with the advantages. First of all, accessibility. These tools are available anytime, anywhere, whether it's midnight and you're stuck or you need feedback on ideas before a class. ChatGPT and Claude are just a browser tab away. A student even said AI feels like its second brain that's always online. Secondly, it has fast idea generation. Whether you need a thesis statement, essay outline, or counter argument, these tools can deliver options in seconds. They are especially helpful in beating procrastination and getting past writer's block. So, brainstorming and essay support. ChatGPT is great for creativity and multiple perspectives. It helps you brainstorm, write outlines, and structure essays from intro to conclusion. Claude, in the other hand, is more formal and logical, perfect for academic rewrites and improving clarity. Some students use both ChatGPT for its to use it for brainstorming ideas, and then they use Claude to polish and refine their writing. So ChatGPT and Claude also helps for non-native speakers as for international or ESL students. These tools can be game changing. They help rephrase content without losing meaning and improve grammar and tone. Claude, in particular, offer a more cautious and formal rewrite, which is useful for academic tone. So, breaking down complex prompts. Another great use of ChatGPT and Claude is to decode assignment prompts. If you're giving a long or confusing task sheet, you can ask these AI tools to explain it in a simple language, even as if you were 15. This can make big tasks feel more manageable. Now for the cons. Despite the benefits, there are serious limitations. First, hallucinations. This tool can invent fake information, especially when asked for references or citations. You might get a source that sounds real but doesn't exist. That's a big risk in academic writing. Second, over reliance. Some students start using AI to do all their work, thinking, writing, and even analysis. This undermines skill development and weakens your learning. AI tools can reflect the biases of their training data, from stereotypes to tone. They also don't fully understand context. For example, they might miss irony or satire in your writing. In one user case, ChatGPT flattened a sarcastic argument in a very little one, totally changing the tone. So while these tools are great assistants, they aren't perfect substitutes for human thought. So now Arman will dive into pricing, comparisons, and the practical side of choosing the right tool.
Thanks, Katie. Now I'll be talking about the pricing and the tool comparison. So it gives us two features. The first one is free and the other is paid. Both ChatGPT and Claude, they offer free and paid tiers. ChatGPT free version, it uses GPT 3.5. It is fast, but it's limited. Then we have the other plus plan, which costs around $20 a month, which gives you the GPT-4 Turbo. It includes longer memories. It allows you to upload files. You can go for live web browsing, plugins, and the responses are faster as well. On the other hand, Claude also has a free version, but it also has a limited access. Its Pro plan also comes at around $20 a month, and it offers Claude 3 with better factual accuracy, support for very long documents, and more structured outputs. Moving further, we have the API access and the cost for developers. For the advanced users, institutions of the software developer, they both offer APIs. These are then built by token usage, especially by how much you type or read. This allows universities to integrate AI into their systems or writing tools. Moving further, we'll compare these tools, starting with ChatGPT. It is a full drafting, brainstorming, and contextual rewriting, but it is prone to hallucinations and overconfidence, as told by Omar. Then we have Claude. It's a safer and more formal for writing longer documents. Then we have Grammarly. It's great for grammar, but it doesn't write essays. Then we have Quillbolt and WordTune, which is good for paraphrasing, but it lacks of deep structure or the content understanding. Then we have MS Word plus ChatGPT plugin. It is a convenient integration, but it may not offer the full GPT-4 features. And the last we have Zotero plus GPT workflows. It is great for citation, but it requires a technical setup. So all of this comes to a summary is that we use ChatGPT for creative tasks and the flexible outputs. We use Claude for structure, logic, and formal tone. Their free versions are good for the light tasks, but their paid plans are worth it for the longer essays or the research. Then we have social impact and the future features. So, beginning with social popularity, ChatGPT it has become a social phenomenon almost overnight. It has hit 100 million users within just 2 months of launch. There are students across Reddit, Discord, and TikTok shared prompts how they use AI for study. And the Claude, it is more subtle in its rise. It has built a strong following among the researchers and academic writers who value its formal and ethical tone. Moving forward, we have integration into the other platforms. AI tools, they are integrated into our everyday apps. It appears in Microsoft, Canva, and even Duolingo, which means that academic AI support is moving beyond just a chatbot, it's becoming part of our daily system. Now I'll hand over the future features to Omer. Omer's gonna talk about these. Thank you.
So let's talk about the upcoming features in the artificial intelligence tools. So ChatGPT will soon remember your preferences, like the tone, writing style, and past tasks. This is also called memory. It's also becoming a multimodal, meaning you can upload images, charts, or PDF for analysis. You can create custom GPTs like your own academic writing coach. Live web browsing with GPT-4 Turbo means more accurate and up-to-date information. Claude 3 now supports huge document processing of up to 200,000 tokens, which is ideal for thesis chapters, full readings, or multi-step reasoning. So, real user stories will be talked by KD.
Thank you so much, Umar. So now let's talk about the user stories as you can see in front of you, which we got from Reddit and X and some other forums, but mainly Reddit. The first user says, I use Cloud. I love the projects feature and Sonnet 3.5 is great. For minor tasks, I use ChatGPT free version to preserve tokens for Cloud. And we can see the other one says, I've tried both, but I still use ChatGPT more. Cloud Sonnet 3.5 is awesome, but ChatGPT just feels more versatile to me. You can see the final user says, I like Cloud, but ChatGPT's ability to make images and search the web are very helpful for many use cases. The first student uses Cloud for long form essays and ChatGPT for quick rewrites, saving tokens and time. Another prefers ChatGPT for flexibility, but turns to Cloud when precision is needed. One funny case, a student thought Cloud could browse the web like ChatGPT, but this is clearly a misunderstanding. It couldn't, and that misunderstanding led to incorrect references in their assignment. This shows how important it is to understand what each tool can and can't do. In the end, these tools are powerful, which is true. But now we shall take you on to the final thoughts, and I shall take you on to Umar. Thank you.
So, in the end, these tools are powerful, but they're not magic. They work best when used as writing partners, not as shortcuts.
They won't replace your ideas or creativity, but they can help you express them more clearly.
And thank you so much for watching our presentation. We hope this gave you a clear, balanced view of ChatGPT and cloud and academic writing. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.